Good morning. Hello. Welcome everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'll be giving you a prediction reading for the 7th of June. First off, a little bit of admin. Yes, 12th interest rate rise hit Australia yesterday. Complete madness, of course, all justified, of course, even though they're destroying small business and everything like that because no one's spending anymore. But all justified. RBA will tell you that, the Reserve Bank of Australia. And also, guys, on the news here, they were talking about, they just sort of swept over it. You know how they gloss over everything. They were explaining how bank checks are going to be, which we already knew, made obsolete. I think it's, oh, excuse me, guys. This money thing's getting exhausting. It really is. It's wearing people out. They're getting rid of bank checks here. We knew that was coming. It's probably already happened in some of your countries. So they're going to get rid of that. And then they said, and it's all really going to go over to this new banking system. They're planting seeds now, going over to the new banking system. And it's going to be cashless. They dropped that all at the end. The banking system that's going to be cashless and much easier to navigate. I don't think so. Much easier for the government to navigate where we're going and tracking and tracing us. But I don't think there's much in it for the little people and peasants, or as I call them now, the Lego people, who are just being placed on the Lego mat, I guess, and doing as they're told, basically. Now, also, guys, I've got you writing in some questions. If anyone's got any questions they want me to focus on, I might do a... Oh, God. This is exhausting. We're at the turn. We are. We're at the shift. We're at the turn. We're at the turn of the awakening. That's why there's all this exhausted, tired energy. I actually believe that, guys. Like, not only... Well, the turn of the year can do that too because you get a lot of tax time and all this kind of stuff. But I've had some questions from MB Ortega. Taffy, I know you asked some questions about finance, which is going to be a big one, I think. And Pam Colley as well. So keep those coming in, guys. I'm going to put them all down and then I'll either get back to the main ones, or if I can, we'll try and ask about all of them. Okay, so any questions, leave them down below. My channel is still going down, guys. I am really trying to keep it propped up. I don't know how to when I'm not getting any new subscribers at all. I'm just getting minus subscribers every day. I'm trying not to worry about the YouTube thing, but sadly, the censorship is just making it so hard to grow a channel. I've been on here for 6 years, so I've worked really hard at this channel. As you guys know, I pretty much make a video every day and load it. Like, that's probably 2 hours of my day every day. But anyway, let's hope that YouTube actually starts to wake up to itself and allow some of the truths to come through. But sadly, that seems a bit out of my hands at the moment, guys. And I bought some cards as well. Anyway, enough of the doom and glooms. Let's get into the reading and see if anything exciting comes up. Oh, and I did hear, yes, you guys, that Sushi is selling you off to the WHO. That'll be great. Oh, this treaty thing, it's nightmare. Oh, nightmare. Oh, my God, the energy. It's exhausting. Let me know if you guys are exhausted because it's just getting crazy. Cheers, everyone. I haven't got the coffee yet. I've got to get it in a minute. I need the coffee to wake myself up. All right, let's keep going. God, I'm getting Biden. I don't know if this is true. I am getting that he's quite ill. I think we all know he's quite ill. But I do think I'm seeing him quite ill. Oh, my God. Sorry, guys. What the hell sort of reading is this? But I'm seeing him not... Definitely, he hasn't got the endurance and he's not in this for the long haul now. He's gonna... I feel like he's gonna, like, just slip away. And I don't mean slip away, like, die. I just mean slip away into the background. Like, he's gonna just kind of slip away and everyone else will kind of rise up and he'll kind of slip away. So that's what I'm getting for Biden. That, I mean, we know he's in huge cognitive decline. It's becoming more and more obvious by the day, isn't it? So that's just what I'm getting. I'm just getting Biden like slipping away. There's going to be this gradual process of him just slipping away. And they're going to start putting other people in our faces. They'll feed, because they know it can't happen. They know Biden, they can't even bluff their way through that anymore like they did in the past few years. They can't keep bluffing their way through it because he's not up for that challenge anymore, as we know. He hasn't been up for that challenge for a while now. So I do feel him slipping away. And the others sort of, it's like moving in and taking over. That's just what I'm getting. That would be Trump, DeSantis, anyone else that's in the running. They're going to start to like, it's showing me Biden moving off stage and these other people coming up on stage. So it might be time for change in America. Fingers that it is, because you really need change. You're needing a strong leader now. You've earned that right to have a strong leader. All right, let's keep going. God, I'm getting New Zealand again. What is Hippo up to over there? They're showing me a hippo with a clipboard and a pen, and he's like holding the clipboard like this, and he's like ticking everything off, and it's still saying around the capital cities. Is it Wellington, Auckland? Is Dunedin in New Zealand? I'm getting that. Dunedin? I think it is. Is it? Where's Dunedin? Anyway, where's that, Tasmania? No, is Dunedin in New Zealand? Anyway, I'm getting the capitals for that Hippo's ticking off his list. He's doing his checklist. He's like one of those, you know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of one of those OH&S, Occupational Health and Safety officers, that goes around and does their checklist all the time, and they have to tick all the boxes and make everything safe. Well, that's what I'm getting for Hippo. He's trying to make everything safe for the little people. But we know they're not. We know it's all about the money and dollars and power. But he's trying to create this image, as I said yesterday, of Prince Charming, that he's helping the people. He's making everybody safe. He's saving everything, the planet and all this stuff. So I'm getting now, he's got his clipboard like the OH&S guy going around, checking everything off to make sure everything is safe. And this would be safe for the little people, peasants and Lego people that I now talk about. That's what I'm seeing with Hippo. He feels like he's got quite the authority now to tick the boxes. Oh my God. People in New Zealand, they're wrecked from this. Whatever Jacinda did to everybody over there. Oh, sorry. Dame Jacinda. Not to forget. How can we forget that she's now a dame? Oh my goodness. What is the world coming to? Things are falling apart when Jacinda becomes a dame. Oh my God. Anyway, okay, let's keep going. I'm getting Papua New Guinea again. That's the country at the top of Australia that I said was selling itself off. Well, yeah, I'm getting this tribe, the building of the tribes in Papua New Guinea. There's this tribal energy. I'm still getting the tribes. See, it's very native-ish up there. And I still get the tribes are still standing up to... I would say it's the image I'm getting is like big corporate coming in and taking over. So I still get there's this conflict in Papua New Guinea. Hang on a minute. There might even still be some ugly scenes in Papua New Guinea too, I feel. All right, let's keep going. Again, Hawaii. I'm getting Hawaii's getting a facelift. Hawaii's getting a facelift. It's probably due for a facelift. I think I've talked about it before. It's quite run down, and I do feel it's getting a facelift. It's getting an overhaul. Getting rid of the homes. I reckon there'd be a lot of street people in Hawaii. I just do, because of the climate. I'm sure you don't get too much winter over there, but I'm getting that stripping out of the homeless people, sort of dragging them out of their tent cities, I suppose you could call it. But I'm just getting that big changes, huge changes happening in Hawaii. It's getting a facelift and uplift. We know what it's probably getting. A big bloody heap of cameras put in and a big bloody, aesthetically pleasing bollards and things like that. But I am getting that for Hawaii. Okay. And Hawaii's got a pretty big military presence, hasn't it? Interesting. But I am getting that big facelift for Hawaii. All right. I'm getting finances actually a little bit here, in that we all have to curb our spending. We all have to be careful where we're spending. We have to be very aware where we're putting our money and what we're spending it on. Is it going to be beneficial for us in the long term? We don't want to waste money now. That's what the guides are saying. They're showing me like a waste garbage truck going past. We don't want to be throwing money into a waste garbage truck and just wasting money and throwing it down the drain now. And see, people are very, very cautious of this. And the interesting part is they're showing me like the casinos, or clubs, pubs. People are going to draw back on those sort of things because they can't afford to put money down the pokies and money down the drain, basically. That's just what I'm getting. People are going to start to pull back from even these. Well, I'm sure the government gets their pretty good cut from all of those gambling things. So I do feel there's going to be a little bit of an upset because they're not going to be making as much money, Alex. People don't have it to spend. See, this is where sometimes their long-term, their great reset. And I always say it, if you don't include the people, you don't know how they're going to react. So that's what I'm getting. See, they probably thought people would look for gambling and just escapism and all that to deal with all this, but then forgetting that no one's got cash to spend because they can't even buy food or petrol or clothing. Like everything's going up. Can't put a roof over their head. So it's kind of biting them in the arse a bit, government, which is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. Okay, let's see if there's something else to close with, and then we'll do a bit of cards. They're just giving me the message that we've got to make things happen with our own lives moving forward. Like, we've got to make things happen too. We can't sit back and rest on our laurels either. We've got to be also proactive to where we're going, where we're heading, what we want out of life. And again, it's getting back to not staying stagnant in our stagnant energy, which might be our knees, our sore hips, our backs, our feet, our ankles, all the, as Louise L. Hay would say, all the parts of the body that are about moving forward. So we have to not stay stagnant. What's that saying? A rolling stone gathers no moss. Is that the saying? Well, that's what I'm getting. And of course, I'm going to get the Rolling Stone song, Start Me Up. You start me up, 'cause you start me up and never stop. Oh, well, that's the saying. A rolling stone gathers no moss. Means it just keeps going and it doesn't get moss growing on it. So we don't want moss growing on us. That's just what I'm getting. Okay, let's do a couple of cards today. Oh, very tight energy this week, guys. Particularly today. Why don't we pull 3 Whispering Woods cards first? I've got my Whispering Woods. And see what we get for a little bit of guidance. A little bit of guidance today on this stagnant. How do we become the rolling stone, I guess? Growth. The tallest oak tree once started as a seedling. Don't be afraid to start something new. Oh, we keep getting that all the time, don't we, growth? About expanding our knowledge, growing, learning things from other people. I always talk about things on YouTube. There's little things like that little movie, Finding Joe, and things. We all discover different things. Keep growing and learning is how we keep moving forward. Adventure. Live wild and free. Oh, now I'm getting that song. We were young and wild and free. Now thinking about the lonely years. We've been down that road before. And it's over now. And you're coming back for more. Baby, you're all that I need. What's that song? Oh, is it Bryan Adams? It is, isn't it? We're in heaven. So we've got to get adventurous. Living wild and free. I'm just getting that song. You know that I've got to get a song. And what else can we do? Hang on. Let's put these cards. This is about... Oh, I've got to get it because it's a single card. Oh, reconnect. Secrets lurk in the captive shadows deep in the woods. Oh, that reminds me of like Harry Potter image where secrets always seem to lurk in the woods. There's always the dragons or the... What do you call them? Those unicorn things, or there's always these mysteries in the woods, isn't there? So we've got to. That's reconnecting to nature. Secrets lurk in the captive shadows deep in the woods. Oh, we're not scared of going into the woods, are we, guys? We'll go in and find all the secrets. We like that sort of stuff. We love nature. Okay, let's pull 3 happiness cards as well, guys. Words of inner joy, just to get a little bit of joy and happiness today. Maybe help us to become... Oh, now I'm getting that song. Papa was a rolling stone. Papa was a rolling stone. Oh, God, we keep getting the rolling stone thing. Because I was talking about the Rolling Stone gathers no more. So Papa was a rolling stone. That's a... You know that song? Papa was a rolling stone. All right, let's get some other tips on how we can also keep or maybe get moving forward. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? How we can, what tools and things can we use to move ourselves forward? There you go. That one stood out. Perspective. Look for the silver lining. Well, it's actually got the third eye on the back, really. Look for the silver lining. We are getting better at that, aren't we? We do look for the positives. We talk about that a lot here, don't we, guys? Looking more through the positive lens than the negative lens. And knowing that out of something negative, usually something good comes as well. Sometimes you can just perceive things as negative, but it can end up having a positive outcome because it's leading you somewhere else. So that's how we can do it, is having that good perspective and looking for the silver lining. Let's see what else we got. Oh my gosh. Lucky Sprocket's not here. That'll be on his head. Hang on. Okay, let's keep going. Hang on. A couple more. Such a tiny little set. There we go. Patience. Connect. Call a dear friend or loved one. Oh, and see, it's the little symbol. That's what you had the other day, Louise, didn't it? I said people might call you for your birthday. But we can do that too. We can also reach out to people because that helps you keep moving forward. You know, having someone to talk to or just touching base and check how somebody's going because they might be having a bad time. If you haven't heard from them for a while, you never know what's going on in somebody else's life. We just make a lot of presumptions sometimes, don't we? Okay. Oh, and we haven't had this one before, guys. Look. And it says, reflect, name 3 positive things about today. So maybe at the end of today, we have to reflect and name 3 positive things. You could do that down below, guys, if you want to share it with us here too. Maybe we could all just jot down like 3 short phrases or a single word or something positive. I mean, today or yesterday, it doesn't really matter. But something that's good in your life at the moment, maybe. That'd be nice to just see because we're all different, aren't we? We all reflect and find positivity in different experiences, don't we? It could be something really simple, couldn't it? It could be anything. All right, I'll see if there's anything to close with today. Hang on, guys. God, now I'm getting that song. It's an old song. Is it? I don't know who sings it though. It's that rolling down the river. Everything's about rolling today. I guess it's that going forward. Rolling, rolling, rolling down the river. Dun 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 dun. Rolling down the river. Hang on. God, I'm getting that song. Beat boys, hit that perfect beat boys, hit that perfect beat boys. Remember that old song? I got that feeling, that beat boy feeling. I got that feeling all over me. I think that's just some sort of upbeat song. Not sure why we're getting it, but we're getting it. Hang on a minute. They're giving me like every theme from every bloody musical show. Like I've got Patrick Swayze coming down the aisle. I've got John Travolta in Saturday Night Fever. They're just giving me like every music sort of show, like main theme song, which is interesting, isn't it? So obviously there's a lot around that's beat and music. We get a lot about music here, guys, don't we? Heaps, like tons. Music's so important to our frequency and vibration. See, I'm going to take... Oh, I'm getting this song for... It's a Madonna song, actually, which is interesting. And it's called Borderline. Dun, dun, dun. Going for the borderline. What's that mean? Are we on the borderline of like crossing over into the Great Awakening? I hope we are. But I'm going to leave you with that song today. I'm going over the borderline. We know there's a lot of Mexicans and things coming over the borderline to America. Oh my God. I tell you, maybe it is about the immigration issues. I don't know. But I'm going to leave you with that song today. Borderline by Madonna. God, I haven't heard that forever. Let's go check out these songs today, guys. See if there's any hidden messages. All right, take care, everybody. Don't forget to get questions in, and I will be in touch, and I will see you guys tomorrow. And hit the like buttons. Keep subscribing if at all possible, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye, everyone. Have a great day. Bye.